This is Wandering Marine. Today I have a special meal. It is menu 10, tuna with noodles from the 1980s. It has unfortunately already been opened, so hopefully it's not damaged in any way, but we'll find out. Let's open it up. Alright, time to get this open. Curious how long this was taped up. There's no knowing. I hope everything is original. Okay, 6143. I'll check what that time is. So that should be a big clue. 143rd day of 1986. You can just feel it's been crushed up. Okay. It's got Mars Incorporated 536D82. Division of Mars Incorporated, Hackettsville, New Jersey. These MREs do come from all over the country, all the different parts. Let's see what these M&Ms look like after all this time in here. This is a big MRE. It's got a lot of food in here. Especially coming back from some of those other meals, it just makes it seem even bigger. That's funny. I honestly think it's probably edible. I'm gonna try a little bit of it. Try the pound cake. It smells good. These fresh specs help keep the air dry. Clean. It says it contains iron. If eaten, contact a physician. Please don't eat that. I don't know if you guys can easily get an 80s MRE, but please don't eat that. Ever. Being iron deficient does not mean you can eat that. Ooh. This smells like alcohol almost. It's got some pink in there. It's just powdery, it's not bad. It just definitely smells like alcohol. I don't know what kind of bacteria makes it pink, but whatever. That's what it is. It says reconstitute in 2 ounces of cold water. I will do just that. Let soak until soft. So we can actually get a better clue of what it looked like. Give that a little bit of time. It's really unfortunate you can't really eat this. I'm sure there's certain items you can. I don't want to risk too much. I might try a little bit of the chocolate. I believe the coffees are safe to eat typically. Okay. This is the old school ration heater. You can see it looks like it's leaked. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Let me see here. It looks quite similar. It's just the heater itself that is the most different. The plastic is a little different as well. It says here, vapors released by activated heat contain hydrogen, a flammable gas. When 10 or more heaters are used inside a vehicle or shelter, ensure the ventilation system is operating or a top hatch or door is open. Hot water leakage can burn and cause a cold weather injury. Use caution if carrying activated heater in pocket. After heating, the heater bag and MRE pouch will be very hot. Use caution when removing MRE pouch from bag. Discard heater and bag after use. Do not drink the water remaining in the bag or use it in food items. Upon seeing the fruit, I do believe it actually did look somewhat like that. It's kind of like a fruit cocktail. So I don't think that actually is mold. The MRE spoon is just like the new ones. I believe it looks just a slight bit different. I'm sure the markings are a little bit different. The edges do look a little different. It's a very slight difference. The packaging is just a little bigger. It's probably too big. The accessory packet. This is one of the best ways to tell if an MRE is good or not if you only have the MRE. Besides the date and knowing where it's been, the Tabasco sauce. The color of the Tabasco sauce is a good hint. These gums are probably good. Still has a nice taste. However, it is a plain gum, not the cinnamon. The sugar, probably good. Iodized salt. Taster's Choice coffee. Freeze-dried coffee, 1 serving. This is the Tabasco. It's very clearly bad. 1/8 ounce. Packed for MRE by Transpackers Services Corporation, Brooklyn, New York, 11222. It says on here 1985, 291st day. These are the matches. So these are designed for wet climates even back then. Toilet paper, wet nap, moist towelette. It even has instructions. Tear open packet, unfold, wet nap, and use. That is kind of funny. Here's your wet nap. A napkin-sized towelette saturated with a cleaning lotion. Wet nap cleans and refreshes hands and face without soap or water. Self-dries in seconds. Leaves skin soft and smooth. I wonder if that was pretty fancy back then. In 1985, 284th day. Cream substitute. Here is a beverage-based powder, also packaged in the same place, Brooklyn, New York. It's 34 grams. Says dissolve contents of the 34-gram envelope in 12 ounces, half canteen cup of cold water. Allow water just chemically purified to stand 30 minutes before adding beverage powder. This beverage looks more like sugar than actual beverage. I do wonder if it's more natural though, despite everything. But it does look very, very sugary. Wow. Add some water to this. Doesn't smell nearly as strong as some of the other fruit punches and so on now. But that's probably a good thing. Probably is more real. A little less artificial smell. I'll try a sip of this. Honestly, I do think it's completely fine. It tastes very sugary. It smells like a weak fruit punch. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that's fine. I'll try one of the M&Ms. Just one. Tastes great. I wonder if that's a little less sweet than it is now. Or is it just because it's older? I'm going to try a little bit of that coffee now. I'm pretty confident in coffee. It doesn't go bad. It was well sealed. Despite that the MRE pouch was open, I don't think any of the contents were whatsoever tampered with. Maybe taken out a time or two. No big deal. So it is a bit clumped, but not together. It's kind of like little pebbles. It smells like just normal coffee. I wouldn't know the difference. Just try it before the sugar. Wow, that is obviously very strong because I just... Obviously, I just made a very strong coffee, as it's a very tiny cup. But it's completely fine. The non-dairy creamer says dissolve contents in third canteen cup, 8 ounce of beverage. So let me transfer all this over after I stirred in. Six grams of sugar. Tastes fine. Let's try these crackers. Never know if the seals themselves or anything like that could be the issue either. I did hear air releasing from these crackers. And they smell very neutral. I don't want to break them too much. They're kind of fine right now. Let's see if I can fix that. I saw this glossiness in the other Sapaco crackers from a couple years ago. It smells very, very neutral. Those M&Ms are still overwhelming all the other smells. They're just so fragrant. Try some of the cheese spread out, the infamous cheese spread. I actually loved it in the Marines when I would have cheese spread, especially the jalapeno. Oh, that is absolutely horrible. It looks like chocolate. Doesn't smell bad. That's interesting. I think it would heat up and become a goo again. That's interesting. Maybe I should heat that up and see what it looks like. This is the main entree, the tuna with noodles. 86, the 106th day is what I believe. Just kneading it. I'm gonna open this outside. Let's try heating both of these things up. I've now got both the packages in there, the cheese spread as well as the main entree. It does overfill it, whereas the tear notch is about here. Lean it against something. I'm going to shake it a little bit, just make sure it gets all on the whole pouch. I'll wait a few minutes and see if it works. Otherwise, I may have to heat it up on my own through boiling. Now I have the main entree heated up. I did have to boil it. It smells bad. Let's see here. Ooh. I mean, honestly, yeah, there's a little bit of rancidness for sure, but considering the age, I'm quite impressed, actually. I mean, visually it looks like probably not too different from back then, probably a little darker, more brown. Now the cheese is probably the worst. This was also boiled. The little specks are from the heater pack. That's nothing to do with the cheese. But it didn't really boil. Just got a little softer maybe. It hardened right back up very fast. So that was weird. Break this pound cake up. This might be edible, but I'm not going to find out. Let me see what this Tabasco looks like here. It looks so ornamental. Just like the new ones, but considering the age, it's pretty ornamental. It honestly doesn't smell too bad. It smells like Tabasco would. Nothing really wrong with it, but very clearly the color, clearness of it, it's not right. Thank you guys for watching. If you want, hit like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you later.